My first love. Welcome to English in London. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English stories. My name is Emma. I was 15 when I met Michael. He was new in my school. He had brown hair and blue eyes. He was very kind. He was very handsome. I liked him from the first day I saw him. One day I saw him sitting alone. I went to him. I said, "Hi, my name is Emma. Can I sit with you?" He smiled and said, "Yes, of course." We talked a lot that day. We became friends. Michael and I started spending a lot of time together. We walked home from school. We did homework together. We talked about our dreams. We laughed a lot. I felt happy when I was with him. One day, Michael asked me to go to the movies. I was so excited, I said, "Yes." We went to see a funny movie. We ate popcorn and laughed a lot. After the movie, we walked in the park. He held my hand. My heart was beating fast. I felt so happy that night. I could not sleep. I kept thinking about Michael. I liked him so much. I wanted to tell him, but I was scared. I did not know if he felt the same way. A few weeks later, Michael and I were sitting by the lake. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Michael looked at me and said, "Emma, I need to tell you something." I felt nervous. My hands were shaking. Michael took a deep breath. He said, "I like you, Emma. I like you a lot." I was so happy. I smiled and said, "I like you too, Michael." We both laughed. We were so happy that day. Michael became my boyfriend. Michael and I were very happy together. We did everything together. We went to the park. We watched movies. We did our homework together. We talked about our dreams and our future. We made each other laugh. We made each other happy. Michael was very kind to me. He always listened to me. He always helped me. He made me feel special. I loved him so much. One day, Michael and I had a fight. It was about something small. I do not even remember what it was about, but we were both angry. We said things we did not mean. I was very sad. I cried a lot. Michael came to me and said, "I am sorry, Emma. I did not mean to hurt you." I said, "I am sorry too, Michael." We hugged and made up. We promised to always talk and not to fight again. Michael and I had many happy times together. We went on picnics. We went to the beach. We watched the stars at night. We talked about our dreams. We laughed a lot. We were very happy. Michael gave me a necklace on my birthday. It was a heart-shaped locket. Inside, there was a picture of us. He said, "This is to remind you that I will always love you." I cried happy tears. I love Michael so much. One day, Michael told me he had to move away. His dad got a new job in another city. I was very sad. I cried a lot. Michael held me and said, "I will always love you, Emma. We will keep in touch. We will see each other again." We spent our last days together. We went to all our favorite places. We talked and laughed. We cried too. On the day he left, I gave him a picture of us. I said, "This is to remind you that I will always love you too, Michael." Michael and I wrote letters to each other. We called each other on the phone. We talked about our days. We shared our dreams. We missed each other a lot. It was hard being apart. I missed his smile. I missed his laugh. I missed everything about him. But we promised to stay strong. We promised to wait for each other. As time went by, The letters became less frequent. The calls became shorter. We both got busy with our lives. I made new friends. So did Michael. We still loved each other, but it was hard. One day, Michael called me. He said, "Emma, I think we need to talk." My heart sank. I knew what was coming. Michael said, "I love you, Emma, but we are growing apart. I think it is best if we let go." I cried a lot that night. My heart was broken, but I knew Michael was right. We had to move on. It was hard at first. I missed Michael every day, but I knew I had to move on. I focused on my studies. I spent time with my friends. I did things that made me happy. I kept the necklace Michael gave me. I kept the letters he wrote. They reminded me of our love. They reminded me of the happy times we had. Years passed. I went to college. I made new friends. I met new people. I even fell in love again. But I never forgot Michael. He was my first love. He will always have a special place in my heart. One day, I got a letter from Michael. He wrote, "Dear Emma, I hope you are doing well. I wanted to thank you for the wonderful times we had. You will always be my first love. I will always cherish our memories. Take care. Love, Michael." I smiled when I read the letter. I was happy to hear from Michael. I was happy to know that he remembered our love. Michael and I may not be together anymore, but he will always be a part of me. Our love was special. It was pure. It was my first love. I learned a lot from my time with Michael. I learned what it means to love and to be loved. I learned that love is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Michael will always be in my heart. I will always remember our happy times. I will always cherish our love. My first love will always be a beautiful memory. Life goes on. We meet new people. We have new experiences. But our first love always stays with us. It shapes us. It teaches us. It makes us who we are. I am grateful for my first love. I am grateful for Michael. He made me happy. He made me laugh. He made me feel special. I will always cherish our time together. From my first love, I learned many things. I learned to be kind. I learned to be patient. I learned to be strong. I learned to love with all my heart. Love is a beautiful thing. It makes us happy. It makes us cry. It makes us feel alive. My first love taught me that love is the most important thing in life. Even though Michael and I are not together, my heart remembers our love. My heart remembers the happy times. My heart remembers the laughs and the tears. My heart remembers everything. I will always love Michael. He will always be my first love. He will always be in my heart. My first love will always be a beautiful memory. Years later, I met someone new. His name is Adam. He is kind and caring. He makes me happy. He makes me laugh. I love him very much. Adam knows about Michael. He knows about my first love. He understands. He is not jealous. He knows that Michael will always have a special place in my heart. My heart has grown. It has made room for new love. It has made room for Adam. But it has not forgotten my first love. It has not forgotten Michael. Love is a beautiful thing. It grows. It changes. It makes us better. My heart has grown. It has learned to love again. It has learned to be happy again. I am happy now. I have found new love. I have found new happiness. But I will always remember my first love. I will always remember Michael. Michael will always be a part of me. Our love will always be a beautiful memory. My first love will always be in my heart. Love is a beautiful thing. It makes us happy. It makes us cry. It makes us feel alive. My first love taught me that love is the most important thing in life. I will always cherish my first love. I will always cherish Michael. He was my first love. He will always be in my heart. My first love will always be a beautiful memory.